Eva Marie is a free agent. She was not drafted to either Raw or SmackDown in the 2021 WWE Draft. There are multiple reasons for this, so let's talk about everything that's been going on and, of course, where she's vanished to. Now, Eva Marie was essentially written out of the WWE, at least briefly, by a vicious attack from Shayna Baszler. Dana Brooke is likely to follow her sort of out of the door because Baszler is now removed from the picture Nia Jax, Eva Marie, quite possibly Dana Brooke. This was the third week of Baszler's push to the top in which she injured Eva Marie. Eva Marie took a firm beating and ultimately she needed one because the intention was very much to write her out of the picture. Right now, with Doudrop having moved away from her, Eva Marie doesn't have a storyline, and honestly the creative pitches have not been impressive enough to warrant saying, okay, here's the story going forwards, Eva, we're going to give you this. People have not been convinced. After a much heralded return featuring weeks of vignettes and having been signed to the company for almost a year beforehand, Eva Marie's position on the WWE roster is not the strongest. Her return is not being considered any sort of great success by the WWE. In fact, it's not being considered much of a success at all. It looks like Eva Marie is going to be taking some time off while they work out what to do next with her. Whether Raw or SmackDown, even the WWE right now aren't actually sure. With the general failure of Eva Marie, the storyline at least, and the firm rejection by fans, this also leaves her former charge Doudrop in a difficult position. Doudrop, previously known as Piper Niven, played a very different character, and this entire character was built around the existence of Eva Marie in her corner. Eva Marie and Doudrop weren't supposed to be a momentary flash in the pan, but the WWE became aware that Eva Marie would be taking time off a few weeks ago, and sped up the impending breakup because of that. What's next for Doudrop? Well, on Monday, she does have a chance against Shayna Baszler to compete for the Queen's crown. Will she win? I don't think so, but you can never tell. If she doesn't win, it's a firm defining down, especially when you consider that Doudrop quite recently was beating both Naomi and Asuka in tag team matches, which were basically handicap matches, single-handedly. That's how firm a defining down we're talking, especially if she gets squashed. This would be a big moment for Shayna rather than Doudrop. It shows that the WWE really didn't have much in the way of planning for either Eva Marie or Doudrop beyond that first few months. This is the case for a lot of people in the WWE at the minute, especially the women's divisions. I've spoken in a previous video about no real plans being in place for Toni Storm, Shotzi Blackheart, Tegan Nox, or many of the others that were drafted on Raw Talk and Talking Smack. Add Eva Marie and Doudrop to that list. Sean says, I know many believe the Iconics were released for Eva to come back. I don't know why anybody would believe that. There is literally no correlation between the two. KJ says, she had a chance to compete for... No, Tom, she has zero chance. I believe I followed that up quite succinctly on that case. Omega just shouts the words, Tegan Nox!